Saturday night, welcome back to our kitchen here. Great Taste of Manitoba. We're here with Susan Reese tonight, Manitoba pork, and you always bring it. And tonight, it is a taste of Germany. And so these recipes are incredibly special to you. And we're starting out tonight with Bauerntopf.
Bauerntopf.
Was that like, what,
Yeah.
7 out of 10?
Yeah, 6.5.
Okay, I'm gonna work on it. All right, so tell us how we build this.
Okay, so we started off with some lean ground pork, so very affordable. When you look at the cost of ground pork compared to, say, other ground meats, probably about a 40 to 50% difference in price.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's our base. We've sauteed some onions and some garlic, and obviously cooked our ground pork. And we want to cook that just until the hint of pink is gone, because you want to cook ground meat to well done.
I have a quick question. What is this amazing apparatus?
This is a new tool I've discovered.
Tell us about the new tool, just real quick.
It's called a meat chopper or a meat separator, and it really helps when you're cooking ground pork to break apart the meat. So
Yeah.
I've come to love this thing.
This is better than, like, you know, breaking it up with the fork. That's awesome. Okay.
And in terms of the name for Bauerntopf, it really translates to farmer's pot, which is probably not the best name in this day and age.
I don't know, that sounds pretty good. Farmer's pot.
So I thought, rather than try to like translate the recipe or like come up with a different name, which I struggled with, I just said, let's keep it authentic. I was born in Germany, so it's kind of a homage to my home country.
Yes, I didn't know that about you, actually. So
and
that's really awesome.
we're calling it Bauerntopf. So
And this is one of those amazing, is this like a one pot kind of deal? And we love those. for
Okay,
lots of
so
reasons.
this is pretty much ready to have everything else added to it. So we've got some thyme and oregano that we'll sprinkle in. And then, yeah, you go. And then we have two kinds of paprika. So we're using Hungarian paprika for this. We're using a bit of mild and a bit of hot.
It's kind of crucial, right? So the difference with Hungarian paprika being it's a little bit extra kicky, is that right?
It's a bit more complex in flavor. Like regular paprika is fine, but it's really mild. All it really does is give you color. So the Hungarian paprika, it's complex, it can be intense from mild to hot, and it's really going to, you know, brighten up this dish.
Well, the second it hit the pan, it was just like, boom.
We've also got a bay leaf.
Okay.
And then we've just like combined that, and then we're gonna add our vegetables. So we've got some russet potatoes here.
Now this is kind of a critical part of this particular dish. I'm one of these folks that, like, I'll use literally any potato for any dish, whatever I happen to have, but you're saying russet is pretty important
I
for
like
this
the
one.
russet for this one because they happen to have the highest amount of starch when it comes to potatoes. So that starch is also gonna help thicken up this dish.
Okay.
So then we're also gonna add in some carrots. And then we've got chicken broth.
All right.
We'll pour that in.
So you've also got this amazing new cookbook that I see is on display here.
Yes, so this is a new cookbook called Pork Cuts that we're putting out this fall, and this recipe is going to be in it. And it's all about affordable, easy to make recipes.
All right, so you can find the recipes online, and then you can find them in this cookbook as well.
Yeah, so we've also added, like I said, carrots and some diced tomatoes and a little bit of tomato paste.
Paste, yep.
And then we would just, stir that all up and then basically let it simmer for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we've kind of got this cooked down version here. And then once that's cooked down, we're gonna add our peppers.
Okay,
So you can just
would you like me
toss
to
those in if you
do
like.
this? Okay. Can you overcook this? I guess you can, right? With the
You know,
peppers,
that's
don't
the
wanna
only thing with the potatoes and the carrots. Like, you don't want to overcook. You want the vegetables still to be kind of like tender crisp.
Tender crisp.
Which is one of the reasons why we're adding the peppers at the end, because they would cook down really quickly.
Yeah.
So you'd let that all simmer for about another 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then...
Do you need to cover it, or?
No, you
let it
can,
go?
but you don't have to.
Okay.
I've done it both ways, and it's doesn't really matter which way you do it. I kind of like it uncovered for a portion so that you get that more thick type of a soup, because it's not really a soup, and it's not really a chili, and it's not really a stew. It's Bauerntopf. That's what it is.
Bauerntopf.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It's got to be a 7 at least.
And then just season with salt and pepper, and then at the very end, we toss in some parsley, and then, you can give the broth a taste too, if you like, just so you can see how that paprika works for you.
Okay. Okay, let's give this a little
I love this
stir.
dish. This is like a meat and potatoes, just basic.
And you know what? Like, it's one of those where you make it, you're obviously going to eat a whole bunch of it that first night, but then you can sort of, you know, eat a little bit for the next little bit. Okay.
Absolutely,
so we're going to give
leftovers.
this a go here. And yeah, I guess if it's like, you know, if you've got too much juice, as it were, I guess you could probably like leave the lid off to kind of.
Yeah, but it's meant to have some liquid, right? Like, so it's, like I say, it's kind of like this soupy, stewy thing.
Oh, that's good. Bauerntopf.
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 Yeah,
I'm sorry.
farmer's pot.
I'm going to keep practicing that because we've got more. We're coming back with, this is like a beautiful German-style pot roast. Absolutely essential when we're talking about a taste of Germany, which is exactly what we're doing tonight here on Great Taste of Manitoba. Stick around.
We appreciate you, whether you're new to this channel or a long-time viewer. If you'd like to join us in the kitchen regularly and meet farm families across Manitoba, please subscribe. We share new videos every Sunday.